Hello, this is World University and Schools news and question and answer on Monday, January 8th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. If you would like to join this WUaS news and question and answer on Mondays at 10 a.m., check out Twitter at twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH or email SGK MacLeod at worlduniversityandschool.org for further information and the Zoom link. As we wait to see if people will join us, I'd like to share a little news with you about recent developments in the new year, 2024, with World University and School. So the first item I'd like to share with you is regarding reaching out, MIT OpenCourseWare centric World University and School, reaching out to Scotland and to Nicola Sturgeon, the member of the Scottish Parliament from the South Side and former First Minister of Scotland, and Paul Hutcheon and Joyce Macmillan, about Scotland World University and School, and also about universal basic income experiments that Scotland might benefit from, with World University and School partnering with Stanford MindPi cryptocurrency, such that Scotland might be able to facilitate distributing this new cryptocurrency to all 5 million Scottish people, and potentially thus with free universal education from Scotland World University and School, planned in English and in Scottish Gaelic and in the Scots language with time, with free university that's MIT OpenCourseWare centric and Google WUaS centric, offering free bachelor, PhD, law, medicine, IB high school, or similar AAAS 2-year undergraduate degrees, master's degrees from people's homes in Scotland, might be able to work with Stanford MindPi cryptocurrency at the same time to both offer new educational opportunities for Scots, as well as a way to end poverty there. I was very glad to have heard Nicola Sturgeon, as First Minister of Scotland, speak at Stanford a few years ago, and am curious how, with a set of tweets, in what ways would universal basic income UBI experiments with Stanford MindPi cryptocurrency free money daily on smartphones, and with MIT OpenCourseWare centric Scotland World University and School, online WUaS free degrees, be a news story that journalists Paul Hutcheon and Joyce Macmillan might write a story about. And this is retweeting Joyce Macmillan's tweet about universal benefits. She wrote, "Because universal benefits are the essential glue of society and stop social benefits from becoming a ghetto for the poor and voiceless, all the world's most successful societies in terms of wealth, well-being, and human development have high levels of human benefits." In an email I sent to them, I signed off kind regard, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Scott GK MacLeod. There are quite a few Scottish and Celtic-oriented World University and School wiki schools, wiki subjects, in addition to the beginning of Scotland World University and School, and number of language, Scottish language wiki schools too, including the Cromarty dialect of the Scots language, which I think the last two speakers have passed away, two brothers, but it's an interesting opportunity for large language models for both reviving languages and also growing languages in Scotland, for example. Agenda item 2, on Christmas Day itself, in a walk in Western Pennsylvania, northeast or east of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I'm now in asylum, I met two walkers, one of whom, the son, is potentially interested in a World University and School master's degree, possibly in ecology. And he has a computer science bachelor's degree from the University of Maine at Orono. And World University and School has further been in communication with them and regarding thinking through how we might create an online master's degree in ecology that would potentially build on Chris's computer science bachelor's degree as World University and School seeks to continue the accreditation process. And we met at Umbrella Rock, which is northeast of Pennsylvania. And World University and School has a wiki school, the ecology wiki subject page, wiki.worlduniversityandSchool.org/wiki/ecology, with some MIT open courseware courses, some Yale open Yale courses. And eventually we would like to make these available for credit with time for free online WUaS degrees. And potentially in a realistic virtual Earth for ecology. That's a hashtag in Twitter. And think Google Street View with time slider maps Earth. And there are related tweets, which you can check out in the blog post from today for World University and School at worlduniversityandschool.blogspot.com and scott-macleod.blogspot.com. And further, the question is how to bring ecology and computer science together conceptually in Google Earth, Street View, and Time Slider Google Maps. There's a Nature article titled "Predicting Walking to Work Using Street-Level Imagery and Deep Learning in 7 Canadian Cities." Here's one of potentially millions of approaches to addressing the question of ecology, ecological research, ecology as a relatively new science, and bringing it together with computer science and potentially in a Google Street View with Time Slider, Google Maps, Google Earth, TensorFlow AI centric way. The question I have too is why couldn't Chris already begin to matriculate right here and now? Since the MIT OpenCourseWare courses initially are there, there's some potentially UC Berkeley edX courses, there's some Yale, Open Yale courses, and accreditation for World University and School. We have the green light from Middle States Commission on Higher Education, and we have been authorized by the state of Pennsylvania's Department of Education, but we haven't paid yet the approximately, I think, $5,000 to the state of Pennsylvania's Department of Education for the licensure, and the $1,500 pre-application fee to Middle States Commission on Higher Education with offices in the greater Philadelphia area, and the $5,000 application fee to the Middle States Commission on Higher Education either. So we would like it to be able for someone like Chris, who applied, to begin to engage immediately in the now toward a free to students online master's degree, potentially with reimbursement from the county that he lives in, which is near Umbrella Rock in just east of Pittsburgh a ways. So in a related set of tweets, World University and School is celebrating these hashtag WUaS evolution wiki schools subjects. Also, the evolutionary biology wiki school subject, the evolution wiki school subject, the plant evolution wiki school, and the nature wiki school, and potentially emerging in a realistic virtual earth for evolution, a realistic virtual earth for evolutionary biology, and think again, street view with time slider, and both for World University and School and also our academic press. On Twitter, the @WUaS Press. And that tweet retweeted Eleanor Carlson's tweet on the remarkable diversity of life. She tweets, I think it was last April 2023, the diversity of life on Earth is the result of billions of years of genetic kaleidoscope of endless forms most beautiful, endless mutation, endless trial and error, endless forms most wonderful have been and are being evolved. Thanks, Darwin. And this is Zoonomia. Exciting opportunity to bring together ecology and computer science at World University and School for free to students, master's degrees, potentially in ecology, in a very new and ongoing innovating set of ways. Agenda item 3. So WUaS has 2 wings. One, a research and teaching and learning wing, our academic side, the 501c3 tax-exempt World University and School wing that is emerging, building on CC4 licensed MIT OpenCourseWare. And the second wing, a products entrepreneurial wing, the WUaS Press, the WUaS Corp, which is for potentially an academic press in all 7,168 known living languages with machine translation, and an educational services store for books and robotics and computers and hospital technologies in all 200 countries and in their main languages. And these 2 wings make me further think through how they will differentiate. And a set of tweets in these regards are MIT courses, university products, with a URL from MIT that states some facts about OpenCourseWare, and that it doesn't mention that MIT OpenCourseWare courses are products. And further in this set of tweets, WUaS has 2 wings, both planned in 200 countries and 7,000 languages. One, the MIT OpenCourseWare-centric Wiki World University and School wing at worlduniversityandschool.org as web research universities, for example, in Google Street View with Time Slider, Earth Maps, TensorFlow AI with Little Pegman becoming digital twins, and avatar agent electronic health records. And secondly, the products entrepreneurial WUaS Press side, worlduniversityandschool.org/academicpress.html. Check them out. The synergies between these 2 wings are tremendous. Agenda item 4, with an invitation from Stanford Latino Business Action Network in collaboration with Chase Bank, collaborating with Curated Coaching, which is affiliated but separate from Chase Bank. World University and School got an invitation to a second session meeting And World University and School had met with Jenny Ling with a Wharton MBA on December 8th, 2023 for a great talk. And are looking forward to this meeting on scheduled on, I think, Wednesday, January 18th, and also for access to business funding. It's an interesting, completely new development for World University and School. Check out the yellow-sage blog post in scott-macleod.blogspot.com from a couple of days ago, early January 2024. Agenda item 5, Stanford Law CodeX Fellowship is welcoming applications for 2024, 2025. And I have applied for a Stanford Law CodeX Fellowship, looking at legal questions related to Stanford Law CodeX projects, as well as World University and School's 200 planned online law schools in all 200 countries, major MIT OpenCourseWare-centric World University and Schools, and World University and Schools online law schools in 50 US states, and other law schools paralleling this in all 200 countries, regionally based perhaps, or states based in other countries, potentially. Exciting opportunity to potentially grow World University and School in a collaboration between the Stanford Law School and Stanford Engineering, and potentially in a realistic virtual Earth for everything that would begin to address some of these legal questions that might be possible to research in the Stanford Law CodeX Fellowship. Stanford World University. So to close, that's the news and question and answer for today, January 8th, 2024. World University and School is continuing to be excited about creating robots and developing WUaS home robotics toward many different degrees, first in English, potentially in this collaboration with Chase Bank, even opening some flagship stores in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, possibly on Walnut Street, and also in the Waterworks Mall in a closed Walmart that would make Lego robotics available to prospective students at World University and School, and also advertise or allow World University and School to reach out to Pittsburgh students for free online from the home degrees from World University and School, MIT OpenCourseWare-centric World University and School. So that's the news and question and answer for today. I'll post the recording of this video to the blog spot for World University and School, worlduniversityandschool.blogspot.com, as well as scott-macleod.blogspot.com, and on Twitter, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH, and twitter.com/WUaS Until next week, Monday, January 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, for an open blether or conversation, potentially, question and answer, your answers, your questions. See you then. I'll also post this video recording to the main active YouTube channel for World University and School, youtube.com/videos/Scott MacLeod World University. Until next week, Happy New Year.